Titanfall 2 is the game that I wanted to play when Respawn first showed off its giant robot tank concept. It's doubled down on its breakneck movement and grandiose scale, and this time around it comes with an engaging single-player trek through a universe that was begging to be fleshed out.
Trust me.
Good throw.
You're welcome, pilot. Good luck over there.
Titanfall 2's campaign is the tale of Rifleman Jack Cooper, who's unexpectedly given the reins of Vanguard-class Titan BT-7274,
You may call me BT.
or BT,
BT. Got it.
when the two are stranded on the planet Typhon.
This is what we're fighting for, Cooper. A world that's not metal and smoke.
Their logical robot meets everyman buddy comedy quips are fun,
That was a meat grinder. You okay?
I'm undamaged. However, I do not believe this is a food processing plant.
if somewhat predictable, but there's a genuine mutual respect and caring between them.
Got you.
We get to know them as they work through 6 hours of excellent level design. Each of these atmospheric areas is a sprawling playground of twisting jungle valleys, massive factories, military structures, and debris fields. I was impressed that each level felt big enough for me to sprint, hurdle, double jump, and wall run through, while also being organized well enough that I never felt lost. Levels are deftly crafted with both Titan and pilot in mind, requiring you to wade through toxic sludge or a cloud of poison while inside the Titan before you're forced to hop out and pinball between walls and railings in order to clear a path for your companion to follow. The platforming design is as refreshing as any I've encountered in a first-person shooter. Throughout the campaign, new mechanics are consistently introduced that range from neat additions to whole new puzzle elements. By the end, you're fully expected to be able to combine them all. Throughout each dense level, swarms of IMC grunts, human-esque elite robots, Typhon's indigenous fauna, and massive titans all punctuate the platforming with heavy combat encounters. While most of the soldiers and robots serve as cannon fodder with predictable but effective AI, they're still lethal if not respected. Titanfall 2's weapons are an enjoyable collection of punchy firearms like the powerhouse automatic shotgun and the electric sphere firing rocket launcher. When combined with the smooth movement and melee attacks, this varied arsenal offers moments of catharsis and satisfaction. But when you're inside your slower and more grounded Titan, the combat becomes more conventional first-person shooting. Though unlike the multiplayer Titans, BT is capable of swapping loadouts on the fly to become a totally different class, complete with weapons and abilities and defensive items. The unlockable loadouts are a refreshing change of pace, especially when earned after defeating one of the slightly more powerful boss Titans from the Apex Predator's Mercenary Corps.
Lisk has put a high price on your head, pilot. Dead or alive. That makes you worth something to me.
Unfortunately, those fights aren't nearly as difficult or impactful as the lead-up suggests. But what will likely keep me coming back day after day is Titanfall 2's slick and much more fleshed out multiplayer. It's ratcheted up progression, customization, and content while rectifying some balance issues of the first game. It's still very much the fast-paced action Titanfall is known for, with movement that feels great, even when you're just running, jumping, bouncing, or sliding back to the action after a death. The biggest change is, fittingly, to the Titans themselves. They're much more vulnerable in Titanfall 2 because they don't come equipped with a regenerating shield. Every shot that connects does lasting damage, meaning Titans aren't unstoppable one-robot armies anymore. It's a great change to balance, along with the replacement of burn cards with the much more even-keeled pilot boosts. That works well with the redesign of rodeoing. Now, when you jump on an enemy Titan's back, you automatically pull out its glowing green battery, which damages its overall health. And if you can get away and give it to a friendly Titan, it'll restore some of its health and grant a shield. It's a great, dynamic addition that promotes teamwork in a new and interesting way. The 6 new Titan classes each bring their own unique character, with predetermined weapons and abilities, so that when you see one, you know what it's capable of and how to counter it, though they're still completely customizable, both in looks and through minor bonuses to weapons and abilities. That's one of my favorite parts of Titanfall 2 multiplayer, the constant stream of progression and the hefty customization. Weapons, attachments, skills and abilities, camo skins for pilots, Titans, and guns, plus player banners and emblems. It's all quickly and satisfyingly unlockable through leveling, completing challenges, or even just purchasing them early with in-game currency. And now with 8 modes, Titanfall 2 feels like a more complete multiplayer experience. Along with the returning pilots versus pilots,
Now Titans, kill everyone.
Last Titan Standing and attrition modes, and standard team deathmatch and free-for-all options, there's even a 1v1 Quake Arena-style Coliseum mode. But my favorite mode in my roughly 20 hours of play is the AI-based Bounty Hunt mode, where 2 teams kill AI for money. A lot of extra tension comes from having to bank the cash you earn from kills before you're killed yourself during a small window between waves, because if another player takes you out, they score half your money. It's rare that a sequel evolves on every part of the original concept so consistently for the better.
Cooper is my pilot. Our combat effectiveness rating now exceeds 90%. Request permission to retain this link.
But Titanfall 2 is that exception. Its feel-good movement is the foundation for both the engaging action and platforming gameplay of its strong campaign and its over-the-top competitive multiplayer. With bolstered progression, customization, variety, and a fleshed-out story, Respawn has made good on its original vision with Titanfall 2. And bottom line, it's just damn fun to play. For more on everything Titanfall 2, keep it right here on IGN.